After years and years of wearing metal merch, you kinda do get branded as a metal boy, which is fine. I still love metal music, I still listen to it whenever I can, but when people started noticing that I make my own songs, they just assumed I made metal music. I would classify it more as like a symphonic, progressive rock more than anything, and even that already sounds a bit pretentious. But for those metal boys like myself, maybe you'd like to check out my latest released song, Not the Prey but the Hunter, which, in case it wasn't obvious, you can and should go check out anywhere you listen to your music app. That song is probably my most traditional metal sounding song. Even though it is my latest released song, I actually pseudo-released this song earlier on, a bunch of years ago when I first composed it, to enter this contest where you had to submit an original song. The song wasn't made specifically for the contest, that contest just gave it a head start to get released. Obviously I didn't win no contest. My old OG fans might recognize this song, but I wasn't satisfied, so I re-recorded and remixed it. If you're a metal boy like myself, go check out my latest released song, Not the Prey but the Hunter. I've been releasing new songs every week and daily videos twice a day, every single day, talking about said song. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for more. Sometimes the most unusual things can spark the most unusual riffs. Like in the case of my latest released song, Not the Prey but the Hunter. I started playing with these local guys probably like 10 years ago. Their band is called As We Fall, and I'll leave it tagged below so you can go follow them out. And the first riff of my song, Not the Prey but the Hunter, it's pretty much a rip-off out of one of their songs. Don't worry, at the time I talked to my boys and they were completely okay with it. But it's just one of those cases where one of your friends makes one of those riffs that is really ear sticky, and I would find myself singing it in the car all the way back from rehearsal and all the way into rehearsal after practicing those songs at home. Even though we all had a bunch of fun some years ago for other professional reasons and personal reasons, I had to leave the band. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have figured out this song, or at least not in the same way, without my good friends and brothers at As We Fall. Go check out their page because they do live streams often, and who knows, maybe you'll figure out which song inspired mine. In case it wasn't obvious already, go follow As We Fall and go check out my latest released song, Not the Prey but the Hunter. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for more because I'm releasing new songs every week and I'm releasing new videos every day, twice a day. In the case of 7/4, we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. But if you have very big numbers, sometimes you just divide the beat. Like in the case of 7, you can do a bar of 4, which is a more straightforward bar, and then a bar of 3. Maybe you do a measure of 2, plus a measure of 3, plus a measure of 2. Depends on how you're feeling and interpreting the rhythm. And that was pretty much what happened in the case of my song, Not the Prey but the Hunter. I sent it to some friends of mine, and one of them was like, doing the melody of your chorus in 7/4 is a really bold choice. But that's not even how I envisioned the song, because the chords change not at every 7 beats, but instead after 4 beats and then after 3 beats. Which again does add up to 7, but that's not the way I'm counting it, that's not the way I'm feeling it, but it was definitely the way that my friend was feeling it, and maybe that's the way you feel it too. That's why rhythms can be so interesting, and you can take advantage of them to not only create something different, but even maybe disorient your audience, so that when you do resolve that riff, it feels even more satisfying. In case it wasn't obvious already, go check out my latest released song, Not the Prey but the Hunter, and leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for more, because I'm releasing new songs every week, and I'm releasing new videos every day, twice a day. I'm referring to times where there's a main melody, and then a second guitar just plays the same melody on the fifth of that note. Those usually just sound very boring to me because it's the same melody played parallelly, just a couple of intervals up. On my own songs, I usually try to do either some contrary motion or even do a completely separate melody that just happens to harmonize with the one that I already have. But there's one exception, which is in my latest released song, Not the Prey But the Hunter, which by the way, you can and should go check out anywhere you listen to your music on. I wanted it to have that typical metal, stereotypical feeling. And so on the second verse, I grabbed the melody from the first verse, I kind of switched it around so it was a little bit less busy because it was about to get harmonized, and I harmonized it a fifth up, even though it has some different intervals in there because I'm using this weird Hungarian minor scale. But even then, while I thought it sounded cool, kind of brought down the volume of the harmony tracks significantly, almost as an attempt to wink at that metal genre, but not really fully commit to it. If it is your thing, you can go check it out again in my song Not the Prey But the Hunter. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for more because I'm releasing new songs every week and I'm releasing new videos every day, twice a day. Like most of the contemporary and younger generation guitar players, have been influenced by Guthrie Govan, but one song that he has that I think is quite underrated is Nurner. And Nurner actually inspired my latest released song, Not the Prey But the Hunter, which you can and should go check out anywhere you listen to your music app. Even though it is a more traditional metal sounding song, I also wanted it to have a bit of a classical music feeling vibe. In Guthrie's song, there is this part that he wanted to sound kind of like a classical guitar-ish part, so it has these underlying chords and drop D going around like minor chords and major chord shapes, but then he would do these weird different inversions like Add 9, all sounded amazing, but I struggled so much to play them. But it was always one of my favorite Guthrie Govan moments. I was figuring out my latest released song, Not the Prey But the Hunter. I wasn't even really thinking Guthrie Govan's Nurner, but after figuring out that section, I was like, this version of the song surely wouldn't exist without Guthrie. Well, this song and pretty much any solo that I've ever made. In case it wasn't obvious, go check out my latest released song, Not the Prey But the Hunter, and leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for more because I'm releasing songs every week and I'm releasing new videos every day, twice a day. I was always much more into listening to old school stuff, just the vibe that I was looking for matched more with older stuff than new stuff. But because I was a YouTube kid, bands like Dorje, Tosca and stuff like that were really inspiring to me. And in the case of my latest released song, Not the Prey But the Hunter, which you can and should go check out anywhere you listen to your music at, the main like pseudo breakdown riff was very much inspired by Rabia Masad. And two very specific examples. One would be the song Chalk Teeth by Tosca, and the other one would be the outro riff in the end of the video where Rabia and Leo Moracchioli cover Africa by Toto. I remember hearing those two songs and feeling super inspired, and even thinking to myself, maybe I should really get more into this more progressive modern thing that's different in a very cool way. Obviously, it is straightforward. You should listen to the most amount of music that you can and not be judgmental about other genres of music that you might not really like or particularly listen to. You get inspired to do different and new things. In case it wasn't obvious already, go check out my latest released song, Not the Prey But the Hunter, and leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for more because I'm releasing new songs every week and I'm releasing new videos every day, twice a day. Thank you to everyone who was here for another week where I released a song, and every single day I released videos twice a day about that song. This past week we went over my latest released song, Not the Prey but the Hunter. In case it wasn't obvious already, you can go check it out anywhere you listen to your music at if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it if you could go check it out. Starting tomorrow for next week, like every other week, I'm releasing a new song, and along with it, daily videos twice a day about it. You can check out my Linktree in the description below to go pre-save said song and other later songs, including the whole first album, which we're really close to the release of. So yeah, once again, thank you so very much for watching and for all the support you guys have been giving me. If you haven't already, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow, and stay tuned for more. And if you haven't, go check out my songs.